Before we start, I have an important announcement to make. Stick around to the end of the video and find out what the excitement is about. But without further ado, let's get into it. Hey everyone, in one of our latest videos, we talked about what makes Perplexity Comet awesome. But today, we're flipping the script. As someone who believes in honest AI reviews, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. The serious concerns about this browser that you absolutely need to know about. No sugarcoating today. We're diving deep into the problems that could make you think twice about using Comet as your daily driver. Let's start with the biggest red flag: privacy and scraping controversies. And oh boy, this is a spicy one. Cloudflare and major tech outlets quote Perplexity's crawlers doing something pretty sketchy, ignoring do not scrape instructions on websites. Think of it like this. If a website puts up a do not enter sign, Comet basically saying, lol, watch me. Why should you care? Well, there's three reasons. First is your trust issues. Imagine building a house with stolen materials. That's basically what could be happening with Comet's knowledge base. Creator impact. Your favorite content creators, like myself, might be losing traffic and revenue. And of course, the ethical dilemma. Do you want to support a browser that might be playing fast and loose with web standards? While Google and Bing play nice with website owners, Comet's approach is more, let's say, aggressive. They claim it's all above board, but when multiple security researchers are raising eyebrows, we need to pay attention. Next up, the permissions this browser asks for are wild. Want to use Comet's best features? Well, prepare to hand over the keys to your digital kingdom. Full Gmail access, complete calendar control, Google Drive permission, and the list goes on. This isn't compulsory when you install Comet. I haven't done this myself. But Anthropic do say that if you want to unlock the most from the browser, they recommend doing so. The scary part is that you're essentially giving a new, relatively unproven browser access to your private emails, personal calendar, sensitive documents, and payment information. Think about it. Would you give a random person you just met access to all your personal accounts? Because that's basically what we're doing here. The third issue is what I call the data confusion cocktail. You see, Comet saves your passwords, bookmarks, payment details, browsing history, but here's the kicker. Unlike Chrome, where we know what stays local and what goes to Google, Comet's AI personalization creates this murky zone where it's not always clear what data goes where. It's like having a roommate who says they'll respect your privacy but keeps reorganizing your stuff when you're not looking. Sure, it might make things more convenient, but at what cost? Fourth on our list, performance problems, and trust me, they're not minor. Slower page loads in Chrome, random page loading failures, sometimes forget it's a browser and acts like a search app. When you're booking a flight or filling out important forms, the last thing you need is your browser to have an identity crisis. Last, but definitely not least, are the hallucination problems. Like any AI tool, Comet can sometimes, make stuff up. But when it does this while sounding super confident, that's a recipe for a disaster. Think about it. Students are using this browser for research, professionals making business decisions, anyone needing accurate information, plus there's a whole legal mess with content attribution. When Comet summarizes content without proper attribution, it's not just an ethical issue, it's potentially a legal one. And that's all for this video. Look, before I do sign off and wrap up this video, I just want to say that I'm not saying don't use Comet. I've been working around AI guardrails for a while, and I believe in informed decisions. These issues are serious enough that you should think carefully about how, and if, you want to integrate Comet into your digital life. Thank you for sticking around until the end, folks. As I mentioned, I have an important announcement to make. I started this channel about 3 months ago with the intention of three things. First is to help people get into AI by lowering the barrier for entry. 2 is how to use AI effectively and simple. And of course, finally, making you all aware about the risks to privacy, security, and ethical dilemmas of AI. Now, if you've watched both my videos on Comet and you still want to give it a go, then I've got great news for you. To celebrate hitting 50 subscribers on YouTube, I will be giving away 3 Comet invites. All you need to do is either click on the link to the giveaway, which is in the description below, which will take you to my X post, or head over to my X profile and find the post about the giveaway. On the post, all you have to do is type in Comet, and I will use Grok to help me select 3 random people who have commented as the winners. You do not need to be following me on X or subscribe to my YouTube or any of my other socials, but I would appreciate it if you did. The draw will happen on Monday, September 8th at 9 AM PST. Thanks as always, good luck, and remember, be kind to each other.